Good evening. Welcome to the third instalment of ASMR Drawing ASMR. And in this video there's a slightly different approach in terms of my mode of communication, as this is the first video that is soft-spoken, not whispered. And also, I'm going to be using a different form to put my drawings out. I have a big sketchbook, big ring-bound sketchbook that I've kind of been putting work in on and off for the past few years. You can kind of see on the other side of this piece of paper is the original, whatever you want to call it, the plans for the bookshelf that I just built. In fact, I don't want to draw on the other side of that. Let's flip it over again. There we go. Right, a fresh page, not on the back of my bookshelf plans. Once again, I don't know what I'll be drawing. I'm just gonna do something from my mind, and instead of my fountain pen, I've got this kind of felt tip that I believe I got from a art a good few years ago. I got it at the start of when I started university. There was an offer on for students to go and get materials discounted, and I went and got this. Not just this, got a number of things. How do we feel? What are we gonna do? Maybe this is some kind of... okay. Some kind of surreal situation. Making some very whiny noises. During that visit to art as well, it was when I was a single man. And I was on Bumble, if anyone remembers the pre-Hinge days. And the girl that I'd been speaking to a little bit, but had kind of finished speaking to, had been messaging me, trying to rub the splodgy off the back of my hand from drawing. Anyway. She'd been trying to message me, had been messaging me. And I feel like I'd made it clear that I didn't want to carry on talking. But anyway, I was in the queue in art, and lo and behold, she was at the till, about to serve me. There were about 3 people in front of me, and it'd been quite a long queue, so I didn't want to lose my spot, but kind of panicked, and I was just about to kind of get to the till. I'm sure she'd recognise me. I feel like I'm fairly recognisable. And just as I got there, the shift manager came in and sent her on a break just as I was walking up to the till. I feel like I avoided an incredibly potentially awkward situation there. Probably not wholly appropriate to be discussing this kind of thing on an ASMR video, but it's kind of in my head, so I think it's worthwhile to talk about. I think it's kind of funny. If I ever did do stand-up, I'd probably start with that. Mesh it into some kind of joke, I'm not sure. slightly annoying thing, off topic, the slightly annoying thing is that I can't quite see the entire drawing on the camera screen, so I'm kind of drawing blind, but also I'm not sure if what I'm drawing is on camera or off. I've hit the edge of the page there, and you probably can't see that, but we'll bring it back in. Kind of got these splodgy shapes going, maybe that's how I'm feeling today, splodgy shape. All of those splodgy shape days. In my mind anyway, I've actually lost a little bit of weight, so can't say I'm feeling too splodgy. Feeling quite lean really. I should be drawing some lean shapes. Some sticks, or I don't know, some sinewy, muscular anatomy, I'm not sure. Quite fond of that. I'm going to get my... Actually, no, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to carry on. Twisty, turny, splodgy lines with the heel of my hand imprinted over most of this. You know what, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time, and next to me are some coloured pens, and I think I'm going to colour this in. I don't tend to use colour unless it's on Photoshop, say. So this will be quite the experiment. Right, it's in my drawer over here, excuse me. So I'm back and I've got the key because I've got kind of a wooden tool chest to my left that has a lot of pens in it, and it requires a key to get in. I'm trying to do it as gently as possible. Here we go, right. You can kind of see some of it here, it's pretty cool. It's like an old joiner's chest. I won't spin the camera around because it's currently hanging, so it'll kind of sway, you know. Anyway, now to remember which drawer they're in. Oh, found them on the first try. Brilliant. Okay, let's get some colours. Here we go, okay, so let's start with the blue. I'm wearing blue today, so it'll be quite fitting. Try and keep in the lines. I'm sure you can hear that colouring in. I should probably do it a little bit slower, but then we'll be here all evening, won't we? Quite enjoying this, to be honest. It's not usually what I'd draw, but it's a bit of fun, really. There we go. It's very smooth. I don't really paint, but when I have when the mood's taken me, not for a long time now, but when it has, I do kind of find myself quite surprised at how therapeutic it is, especially when you kind of, I don't know, I think I'm a little bit too careful when I draw, so painting, it's often nice to kind of go at it, you know, and lose yourself in it a little bit. Something that I don't really let, oh no, look at that one, it's all run out. something that I don't really let myself do when I'm drawing. Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully I'll... this is a bit better. Not really though, is it? Let's see if I've got a similar colour. That's too dark. That's too pink. I've realised that I don't have a similar colour. So let's work with it. Okay. Oh, that was a bit of a screechy sound. Anyway, yeah, so what I was saying about painting, I think the last painting I did was a self-portrait. I took a picture of myself on my phone and painted myself, and it all came out kind of orange and red and yellow. I don't know if that's how I see myself. Like Charizard, Charmander, whatever the baby Pokemon is at the start of the game. I was trying to go for a bit kind of clever skin colour, you know, and you see good painters painting. They've usually got a bit of blue in there, or I don't know what, blue and yellow and pink and grey on the face, but it still looks like a face. It doesn't look wacky. It looks good. And it doesn't look out of place, even though you know it shouldn't be there. I was trying to go for that, but I ended up just looking like, I don't know, a fire demon or something. The time before that I did 2 paintings in my bedroom in my old house where I lived in London many years ago. And I first off just kind of, similar to what I'm doing here really, just did shapes, and there was a car and there was a face. And again, funnily enough, that was all kind of red and orange and yellow and things. But it was quite big. It was poster size A1, just acrylic on paper. And after that I thought, okay, let's have a bit more direction. And I did, I painted an alien abduction in the woods. You know, with a stereotypical flying saucer flying above these trees, beaming somebody up to the ship. The best bit about that was painting the trees. I had, kind of got some anger out on those trees, I think. Oh, sorry, squeaky again. Actually, I tell a lie. Since then, I did have some work from someone doing an album cover, an album artwork, and I put some painting in there. Not very good paintings, I admit. I'm not too pleased with them now, but I'm glad I did them. It was a kind of an experiment. That was probably the last time I painted, not including painting the walls of my house and the front of the house, obviously. That's a different kind of painting. Not quite as therapeutic, but still up there, you know. I'm going to try and do a bit of ASMR, not with my voice, and open this pen right next to the microphone. Here it comes. Oh, that was a bit too sudden. But we'll see afterwards. Oh no, look at that. This kind of pink is a bit more red, similar to that. I probably could have used this. Oh well. That's a bit too similar to be next to that one. I've got to put it somewhere else. Let's go up here. Oh dear, I've gone outside the line. That's not very good. That's not very good at all. I don't quite know what this style. I've done it cream and a general chocolate. Unfortunately, the mint is running out. This pen, not, the flavour. Oh, that's a shame. I think I know why that is. There's a bunch of these pens that I got from the visit to Cassart that I kind of ranted about at the start of this video. So they're the good ones that you've seen, for example. That green was very good. But this one, including some more of the pastel-y colours, like this one, or this other one I'm about to get, is I believe my ex-girlfriend's mum gave me these, and they were old when I got them, so they're even older now. Oh, this one's not too bad. Maybe this one didn't get used too much. Oh, it's running out though, so it feels a little bit watery to me. Kind of Pokemon colours going on here. This red and white and blue. Ash Ketchum colours. I'm sure if anyone watching is a psychiatrist, they can kind of psychoanalyse me from these drawings. Tell me what's going on. Oh, this is a nice kind of skin tone, isn't it? If I was drawing a person, this is probably, well, a Caucasian person, this might be this is quite similar to my skin tone, really. This is what I'd use. There we go, a bit more there. It's looking kind of pop arty. I'm not unhappy with that. I don't mind that too much. Right, let's get a bit more blue involved. Dark blue. You're gonna have to excuse me there. My camera cut out. But on the plus side, I've now been able to adjust the camera so you can see the whole thing. Well, most of the whole thing anyway. I'm kind of working with what I've got here in terms of setup. But I thought, what does that say? Passport, drive home, proof of address. Don't know what that was for. So we're going to carry on. I've got this kind of colour that I feel like my grandma's bathroom was at one point. This kind of corally pink, maybe. Really nice colour. Let's get these pens out of the way so we can see what's going on. And I've had to put this here. I'm not sure where the last part of the video recorded to, but I've had to put this here to kind of stop the splodges of my hand. Because I don't mind it being pretty scruffy, but I don't want to ruin it entirely, you know. Right, I'm feeling this can be this colour up here. Oh, it's very scratchy, I do apologise. If that's not doing it for you, if it is, then welcome to the party. This is the SMR for you. Oh, it's a bit more brown really now I look at it. Right. What are the colours that we've got in here? You know, I thought I'd run out of colours like that exist, but I forgot yellow exists. I forgot about purple, and I've got an even better pink here. So let's do it. Let's get some yellow on there. Oh, that's very bright yellow. It's like hangover wee yellow. Sorry, that's disgusting. plenty of time. Plenty of time for drawings. It actually looks, I'm not sure if you can see, there's a little hand splodge up there, fingerprint splodge. It actually looks quite cool. Yeah, that yellow's great. Maybe I'll just fill in all the rest of the shapes with this yellow. There we go. Okay. There's got to be a bit of yellow over here, I think. Yeah. I keep forgetting to kind of look at it whole and kind of measure out with my eyes where the next colour should go. Yellow here. Yellow really kind of brings it together. Is definitely probably my favourite colour. Oh, that was squeaky, I'm sorry. Probably my favourite colour. I like yellow and orange and red. Really, there's kind of not so much in a fiery sense like I was talking about that self-portrait I did earlier, more in a kind of 70s way, I think. Here we go, this is a nice kind of, well, I'm going to call it purple. I'm sure it's got a better name than that. Indigo? I'm not sure. Violet's a nice colour. It's also a nice name. I think if I don't have children, but if I did, Violet would be up there in terms of what I'd name a daughter or a son. If I remember right, I'm reading Game of Thrones at the minute. I believe some of those are violet eyes. I thought that was pretty cool. Wish that was a real thing. Maybe it is, I don't know. Write in if it is. I'm currently on the 4th book, and I was about to tell you what's going on, but I shouldn't spoil it for anybody. Right, there's going to be a bit of purple in the middle. Excuse me, I thought I heard somebody in the house. That was quite freaky. Purple and yellow go nice together. Absolutely. Very nice. It kind of looks like I haven't coloured this bit in, but I promise I have. Purple over here too. I'm thinking the first red, because I only did that. Oh, wrong end. Is that the... not quite. Is it the first red? I can't quite tell. Oh well, it's red anyway. And under here. And up here. I'm really trying to concentrate on my decision making now in terms of where I'm putting things, because I do actually quite want to make this aesthetically pleasing. Okay, that red is a lot brighter than that red. Maybe it was... I don't know what red I used. What's this one saying? Oh, that's the one I've just used. You could probably tell that, couldn't you? Right, Ruby. Also a nice name, Ruby. Oh, that was not a very nice sound. Oh, I do apologise, folks. Still, makes for a nice colour though. Let's get these other reds out of the way. Okay, little red dot here. And here. And a big red bit up here. Superb. Oh, pardon me again. Pardon my pen, should I say that? Certainly wasn't me making that noise. So now you've got just a full view of my arm there. Okay, you know what, I actually think, I haven't used the green a lot just there. First of all, let's sort that bit out, there we go. Right. Okay, green, green, green. You know what? Green up here. I think I know exactly what's going up here, and it's the dark foresty green. Filling that bit in. This I cannot put into words how satisfying using this green is. This is the best pen out of the lot of them. It works beautifully, and I do not throw that word around much. That did it for me, that really did. In fact, I'm going to use it a bit more, it's so good. Okay. There we go. A few finishing splodges, I think. I'm thinking the light blue down here. Oh, my computer's just telling me I need to update. 4 hours, please. Remind me in 4 hours. Why aren't you doing what I'm telling you to do, laptop? 4 hours. There we go. Okay. Squeaky, squeaky. Softy, softy. Oh, squeaky, squeaky. Okay, and I think finally my other favourite colour, orange. And there. Finished. Tell you what, I'm quite pleased with that and how that came out. I'm going to move the camera around so you can see the whole thing. Yeah, pretty chill with that. Kind of weirdly 60s pop arty, I don't know what, but it was thoroughly enjoyable to draw, and I think I've gone a little bit loopy off the fumes. So, thank you for that. Happy drawing and all the best.